And welcome everybody, it's me DaleyBoyDidds, and this is my Let's Play. Okay guys, we're on to Taron 32, and I've got a couple of bit of notices really to go through this time. So, I've arranged a couple of marriages. Let's get that out of the way first. So our daughter, Dionysia, her husband died in the last game. I couldn't believe it in the last episode. A genius, and he died so well. A genius, and he died so early. Not good at all. He was incapable. He must have fought in this fight for the Crimea and got dead. To put it nicely. So we've arranged a marriage for this guy, Leon Urso. Now this guy's not particularly fantastic, but we've really struggled getting a matrilineal marriage for Dionysia, or whatever the hell she was called. So we've gone for Leon Urso. He's part of, or he's the heir to one of the families in the Republic. Over in Amalfi, which is kind of over this area there. So he should be the guy next in charge. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out, but that is what we've got coming on. As I said, he's not fantastic, but he was the best of a bad bunch. Okay, so that was that major marriage. We've done also an internal marriage as well, but nothing really to speak of. But then we get to some other good stuff. So cross that off my list. I actually have a list today. In the last episode, you would have noticed that we banished, well, not we, but the Emperor banished the Jews from the Byzantine Empire itself, which puts quite a bit of pressure onto our own plans of making a Jewish kingdom, in particular the kingdom of Jerusalem, of Israel, which would be in this kind of position over here. So what we're going to do is actually put our attentions back towards Armenia and build up from there, I think. But before we can do any of that, we need Crown Authority to be lowered. At the moment, it is completely and utterly stifling us. It doesn't mean at the end of our expansion, not at all in fact, so we're still going to go here for Tiao, and I'll keep saying Tiao for a moment. Which brings us to the next big thing. So that's the Jewish problem that we've got at the moment. The Jews have been banned from the area. Okay. So I had a guy coming on to the comments. Finally, somebody came onto the comments and left some positive feedback. Well, just some feedback, really. And it turned out that this lad was from Armenia and has given me some very good information. And believe it or not, I was pronouncing things incorrectly. Who would have thought? So let me give a little bit of a list. So he said, or I presume it's a man or a guy. So he said basically, Anai, as I call it, is or should be pronounced Annie or Annie. And that's what we'll say from now on. Annie. I should be able to remember that one. Annie is wrong. Annie should be correct. Now, I've said this so many times in my head now, or what I think is the correct pronunciation of this word, that I can't remember what I used to call it. So the way it should be pronounced is Vaspurakan. So Vaspurakan or Vaspurakan. One of those two things, just depends on where you put the emphasis, I suppose. So Vaspurakan or Vaspurakan is how it should be said. I can't remember what I was saying for that one. And then we've got Lorry, and this should be pronounced. It's been phonetically spelled out to me. I still think I'm going to get it wrong. Le-o-ri. So I'm thinking that is Lorry. I think is how it's supposed to be said, that one. So we've got Annie, Lori, and Vaspurakan. So hopefully my Armenian correspondent has provided us with some better pronunciations there. We also, well, I say we. I also asked then if Tiao should actually be pronounced Teo, which this gentleman believed it may very well do. It's not actually part of Armenia, Teo, so he couldn't say for sure. It's actually part of Georgia, I think. It certainly is in this game anyway. If we go into de jure, yeah, it's the Kingdom of Georgia in this game. Whether that's where it falls in real life, I don't know. I'm not certain. So yeah, so I thought we'd just update there on a few pronunciations as we went through, and hopefully I got them right, and I will try my best to continue to say them as correctly as possible, but you never know. So big up to my Armenian correspondent, and I'm sure I'll put your name probably around about here somewhere on screen all the way through when I was just doing that. So thank you very much, and thanks for your support in general. It's been nice chatting to you recently. Okay, back to the thing at hand. So we got a prisoner from Crimea when we went over there, and it's this guy who controls these two areas. We sent him to the oubliette last time around, and this time we're literally just going to let him go. Now then, just before we do, now I'm not going to invoke any of these two things, but before we do, we can actually castrate this guy or blind him. Now, I was pondering whether to do any of these two things, but to be honest, I'm not going to. Not just yet. One reason is our character is not the type that would go around castrating or blinding people. There's no real reason or nothing there to suggest at all that that is what we would do. The only way that we'd get around it is with the ambitious trait. Because apparently it is something that the Byzantines did, especially the blinding part of it, to basically put down opponents. But this guy is not an opponent against me. So as much as I want to do that, I'm not going to do it. So we're just going to release him. Now, we should get 70 gold for this guy. And normally I would go through this tab and then click, you know, ransom, 70 gold, yes. But I just want to try just clicking that directly. Ah, it still brings that screen. Okay, no problem. Sorry, I could have done that by myself. I just wanted to check that. So we'll send him off. Just simple ransom, and off he goes. We're not going to send our armies back up there to Crimea. We'll let the guys do their own thing now. It's nearly 60% of the way done, so they should be able to handle it. We'll just get the game running in the background here. Hopefully it won't mess me up. Okay, so that's the prisoner sorted. That is my pronunciation sorted. The other thing that I was talking about, and actually... Yep. Okay, so that's been sorted out. Nice one. The other thing that we was actually talking about is I was saying, I mentioned that I wanted to build a republic here in this section, and I didn't know how to do it. Okay, so there is the marriage has been accepted. Fantastic. And the same person also indicated how to do that. So I actually give it a whirl. I started a brand new game off, so taking over... I'm sure it was 1066 when I started. It might have been the next preset game starter. Anyways, I took over here and I gave the county here a Porto. Yeah, Porto over. And basically the way that you do it is that you have to give over... So just say, for instance, if we had this area. So you'd have to give over the city of Corolla first. The title to somebody in the city of Corolla. In this case, on the same day, then give the county, and then on the same day also give the duchy. Okay, so you're giving the 3 titles away to one person, but you start with the city first, then the county, then the duchy, and it makes them a grand... what the crap was it? I think it's Grand Mayor. Or it was Grand Mayor over here in Porto, whether it's the same wording, because obviously these are patriarchs or something, I can't remember now. But it worked. It worked on that one, so presumably it would work over here as well. And again, that is something that we may very well look to do. Because obviously having a republic within your demesnes has to be good in regards to incoming money. There's a war going on down here right now. Let's just check out this. Oh, she's no good to me. We need somebody with a bit of oomph behind them. Maria, nice name though. Yeah, so we do want a republic within our area. We probably want it in this section because there is no republics in this area right now. Oh, somebody's just creeping in. So hopefully we can do that at some point, and it's probably going to be with Trapuse, whatever the hell it's called, Trapuse, where we send that republic from the start point. So that's probably the one that we'll end up doing because we've got claims for that area itself. Okay, so that's basically what I do in Republic. Now, again, I want to play this as if it was the character. So there's nothing here that would indicate that we would be massively money orientated. We do have a 12 in stewardship, which actually isn't that bad. It's a good-ish stat. It's a good stat. It's not fantastic. But I think if we was even going to consider this, we need a fantastic stat. So I'm reckoning anything from 18 upwards. If we get a ruler that is 18 or more, then we will look to try to bring a republic into our domains. If we don't, then we'll just hold it out. Just like we didn't castrate this guy for a giggle. You know, if we would have had Cruel or something like that, then maybe we would have castrated him. Maybe we would have blinded him. Or if it was a competitor, maybe. So we'll play it the way that these guys, you know, what we'd expect them to do. And there's nothing here to indicate that he would, in my eye anyway, there's nothing here to indicate that he would look to build a republic. So we're not going to. Let's get the game keep going. So 18 diplomacy here for Theodora, our daughter. And she's actually come out the way that I would want most of my kin, most of my sons and daughters to come out. Maybe not with slothful, but the rest of them aren't too bad. Content is something that you definitely want within your own family, especially if they have claims to your titles. And obviously I enjoy the lustful one simply because I want my family tree and my house to be as big as possible. So quite a lot happening. And what's this? No, we're not going to give you no freebies. Lower taxes. Do you know how long it took me to get those taxes that high? So we can bribe him for 70 gold. That's not going to happen. It's an absurd request. So minus 20 for 60 months. Don't think I'm feeling that. What would that be? 5 years? Minus 20 for 5 years? It's not the end of the world, I suppose. We've already got Primo in there. I don't need anything else. I certainly don't want to lose 70 gold. 70 gold. I'm going to say 70 gold, and I say this very, very reluctantly. Because 70 gold at the end of the day. So we'll do the bribe. We'll do it one time and one time only. So there's obviously a big army coming out here. This is not good. What's this for? Tunis. Oh, you bugger. So these are going for the Duchy of Armenia, which our man must hold, or certainly we hold. No, we don't. These guys hold that, don't they? Would it be worth us swooping in and trying to take this right now? Oh, I didn't even look at any of those then. Just flip through them all. That's me, Cavalier. So this could be bad, actually. Who actually has the Duchy of Armenia? I think it's... yeah, it's these guys, isn't it? Okay. So, when we pull up our army and try and take these, I might go in and try and take the county of Teo straight out. Is that going to be a good idea? I don't know. I just don't know. What's our levy like for the Byzantines right now? Just keep playing. 25,000 men. So it's not too bad. We're almost won in this war up here. So it's a potential. I don't want to raise my armies just yet. And I certainly don't want to spend any money just yet. Bartholomeus. Prince Simon of Georgia. So again, he's got no major traits that we would be after, or that we would particularly like. Why is he attacking us, though? Some random guy there. Dying of smallpox. Why do we need to know about this guy, though? I don't know. Oh, he might have quick, so we might have had him on the list at the side. What's he called? Thotius. He's not on there anymore if he was. Let's just put it down to 1 speed a second. So there's a revolt going on as well. Is it there? Nope. There. That's our revolts. I'll let them just do their thing over there for a second. Still no... Not the crap. What just happened then? So still nobody's come across. Yeah, I'm just surprised that they're taking that. Because surely they'd just go straight for this guy in Teo. He really doesn't like us, does he? Attempted murder! No wonder, son. No wonder you don't like us. Okay. If we get our army just to swoop round and just take these down, I'm going to go straight for Armenia. So the Count's won. So that war is over. And that is Byzantine, my friend. That is Byzantine. So we are getting bigger. We're getting bigger and better. These guys haven't bothered us for such a long time. And that's my main area there. Teo. No, it's not. It's Taron. Teo. Another 8,000 men coming in. Come on, Byzantine. Where's your army? Where's your levy? Here. They're coming by boats. So, at full capacity, that should be 14,100 men. I don't know if it will be full capacity. It's unlikely to be, I think. 2,500 man army just right back up here as well. This 4,000 man army as well, just messing. We've got a 3,000 man army there. So I wonder where these guys, and how many's on that boat? Do you reckon they're going to go and pick these up? They just seem to be standing around. Are you usurping of that title already? So they look at this moment. We're going to the Eastern Mediterranean. So they're going straight down, aren't they? It's happening. 8,000 men's getting to them, I think. Okay, so here's a chance. And this is the intrigue attempt on the Duke's life of Armenia. Oh, we need the full 14,000 men. We'll adopt the ideas. It normally costs... Oh, it's not too dear. It's normally about 100 gold, that. So 14 gold is actually really good value of money. I don't like this at all. If I was to go and take that territory, would it do anything for me, though? Would it actually do anything? Or when these won... Oh, failure. Concealed my involvement. That's good. So, yeah. If these guys actually won the duchy, how much... Or how dangerous of a position would that put me in? I'm not sure. So, off the boat came 13,000, nearly 14,000 men. This 3,200 man army is also making its way across. And there's a tiny little army here as well. Going out to do its thing. 22 men. Go on, lad. With your 22 man army. Go on, son. Are these swooping? Yeah, they're going to join together there. And we have not got the manpower, as it stands, to take on these two armies together. Especially if this one comes in the mix as well. Right, let's see what's going to happen here. This is a big, big moment. Whose fighting force is strongest? This isn't the actual win or loss. Because as you can see, there's another 14,000 man army right behind it. No! Why am I fighting? No! No! Tatul of Colonia received a crushing blow to the head in the battle and will not stir from his repose. No! We are incapable. No! That is the worst possible thing that could have happened to us. Oh no. Fuck off. Distinguish myself. No, I didn't. Oh, a soldier. Oh, that is so bad. So we are now incapable. All our claims have gone. Oh, God. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Unbelievable. So this guy's going to get ready to take over. Oh, good God. She's pregnant as well. Oh, man. I am so disappointed. We was doing so well. So... and we died anyway. I was just going to say, is there anything I can do to kind of end this wait? Because it could literally be just a time. We could have literally just been a time there where we had to wait. Oh, man. I cannot believe that we've just lost our Duke. But, in a way, at least... oh, man. There's nothing good about that. There's nothing good about it. Nothing good. Shit. So, Duke Tatul, or Deuce Douse, whatever the hell we call ourselves over here, Tatul of Colonia has died. He died incapable, which means he probably died infirm in his bed after taking a crushing blow to the head in a battle that we was not wanting to be part of. Absolutely gutted. Never mind, it's a new chapter in the Taron adventures. Ionikius comes into the fold. 48 years Tatul lived. He did well. He did well. But now, luckily we've got some money. Because when there's a change of head, of leader, you put yourselves in some pretty dangerous positions in regards to factions, etc. It's one of the major reasons why I don't give out territories to family, because that's then, generally speaking, when these factions really take effect. But if anybody does start, we have got some money here, and we can also pull up mercenaries, we can use it as bribes, things like that. Alright, so let's sort out our council first. Have we not got anybody better than 16? We have got somebody better. But he's one of the mayors, so we won't put him in. So, a 17 there, that's not too bad. See, everybody dislikes us now. Everybody dislikes us. Oh, man, that is so gutting. Okay. Okay, no, that's gone. That chapter's gone, guys. We can't sit here crying about it now. That's happened and gone. Alright, so let's improve religious relations in our own area, which we can't do. Ridiculous. Okay, let's research religion then. Or culture, I think it'll be, won't it? Yeah, cultural tech. Okay, so we're training troops. We're going to need that. We are fabricating claims in Karin. We don't want that anymore. We want to fabricate over it in Teo, because we want that claim back. What do we have? Ah, we still do have a couple of things. A weak claim on the two duchies. So that's not too bad. We've still got those two claims on the duchies. And to get those claims, we need it to be a female ruler, a regency, title already contested in claim or succession, or the title is the claimant or second third to inherit. Okay, so basically if we kill the main leaders and they have sons and daughters, that'll put a regency in charge, which means then we can go in for the kill, which is probably what we would do anyway, in fairness. Okay, has been released. Was that, so who was the guy who injured me. But yeah, look at that. Straight away. Now we know why they blind them. Because it was the Byzantine way, apparently. I'm absolutely gutted, though. I cannot get across how gutted I am to you guys. And we now have a new heir. Her. But out the window now goes our plans for taking Teo. Alright, so we've got a couple of children here. Our brother, Gregorius. And he's coming on very, very well in the diplomacy section. So let's get the diplomacy continued for him. Dionysia, good choice. Next one. Your kinswoman, Anush. And again, stewardship looks like the main area. Maria. This one looks good though, doesn't she? Oh, we'll go for that one. Proud's not the best thing to have, but yep, that'll do. Okay, so that's sorted out. We've got a weak claim that can be pressed. For the Duchy of Trebizond. Can press that now. It's a female ruler. Interesting. Can we press that? We can't press that. See, yeah, crown laws allow vassals to wage war on each other. No. So it's really holding us back, isn't it? The crown law here. And we've now got a son. Okay, so that's actually really, really good. Good timing to get a son, to be honest. And, oh, he's ill. But he is quick. So hopefully he won't die in early birth. He's obviously not died in childbirth because he's already alive. But Michael. Young Michael. So he will now be the heir. And that's actually really, really good because you get some kind of penalties. I can't remember exactly what the penalty is. But you do get a penalty for having female heirs to your dynasty. Or to your line, to your demesnes, whatever the wording may be. Taron is under siege. No, it's not. So 21,500 men there. The Byzantines did get beaten in this war so far. We don't have the claim where we wanted it anyway, so it makes no real difference to us. But the Duchy of Armenia will be all this section. I think maybe even me. I think even Taron falls under that. Officially. No, Kingdom of Armenia. Okay. So, let's go to Annie. Annie. Vaspurakan. Let's try that. There you see. Slowly but surely going to get there. Yeah, so the Duchy of Armenia is those four right there. So, Teo was actually not part of all of that. We still could have actually pushed that claim had we not been incapable. Wonder why this guy was able to hold the title though as the Duchy of Armenia when his one county is not even in Armenia. Or certainly not in the Duchy. The Duchy is these four. So he's out of all of that anyway. Okay, so there's a levy been pulled up, but quick glance, it doesn't look that many. 8,000, well, 7,500 men over here now. Okay, so yes, we will allow them to seek. I should seek their company more often, so we'll allow that. Possibly get learning up by 1, which we desperately need. And we did. Superb. Okay. We're coming up to the 30-minute mark, so we will leave it momentarily. But this is a big hit for the Byzantine to lose this territory. Big hit. I reckon that the Abbasid will then push forward and take Durban and this area again. Bulgaria's still massive, aren't they? Francia. The Azores have got quite big. I mean, it kind of always is just the normal three: Leon, Castile, and Galicia. So the Azores, yeah, they've expanded, but they'll change that title soon enough. England's still yet to be formed. Scotland's still struggling. No Ireland yet. No Sweden yet, even though it's very, very close. Norway, the Norwegian revolt has been going on forever, it feels like. But we just need the Abbasid to break down a bit. Wonder if this guy... Oh yeah, we still have those allies. What we won't have now, we're all our allies. Oh, we still got 4. It's not too bad. Yeah, my wife's quick. So, our Demens is still... Well, we should only have 4 areas, but we'll try and bring up our steward skills later on. So, a new era, people. A new era for us to take forward. In fact, let's try and break down this Abbasid ruling now. It's doing my head in this. 37.5%. We've got one person that may be involved. Oh, we've got one there. Let's just click the all tabs thing. Child lacks a guardian. Quick. And she's my daughter. So we're going to make sure she gets somebody very, very good. My wife. I mean, she is very, very good. But Marie, not that good. Where's all my geniuses? Oh, maybe she's got 2 people already. Alright, Marie is the one. Not Maria. My wife is the one for that. What happened with that intrigue? Just one person. We got a lot of money. Okay, let's see if we can bring in here. 18%. So that'll be just under 60. We're not still going to have enough, are we? There's no point. And Maria died anyway, so it's a good job we didn't give her away. What the hell's that one? Mutazilit? Alright, what can we do? We can go on a pilgrimage, go on a grand hunts, and then just bring the normal people in as well. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Okay. Are they going to win any of these wars? Take down these rebels. Probably lose that one as well. I can't believe they're going to lose all that zone there. The Abbasid are just so strong. Africa making a bit of a break for it. Bit far away there, sir. You're a bit far away there, sir. I really want to take this area. I want to take these guys on. But with 1,100 men, Georgia. Have we got Georgia as our allies, did we say? Yeah, he is our ally. So we can't bring him into war. Same dynasty. I wonder if he could bring them into war against us. How many men have Georgia got? See, they've only got a couple of thousand. Well, they've got 1,000, so they've got a couple of thousand between them. Let these guys sort that out, and then we'll try and take Armenia. We've got just under, but we can definitely bring in some mercenaries with all that money. What's the... To become the spy master? We don't want to become spy master. Get rid of that. Definitely don't want to become a spy master. So when we get the new ambitions, we'll see what's available to us. We need to increase our stewardship as urgent, really. That's one thing that we definitely do need to do. And then go from there. Okay, so they've won that war. Can they pull up the army now? 15,000 men. This isn't over yet. This is not over yet. 15,000 men. If we can get this army across, take them in 2 separate fights, You know, it's a potential. It's still a potential. They need to do it quite quickly, though. Because the Abbasid... Whoa! Didn't realise that time so quickly. We've got an ambition available to us. So, become the King of Armenia. Not going to happen if we lose the bloody duchy. But we seriously need to improve our stewardships. So that is what we'll do. Go. Our council is working for us right now, which is grand. And hopefully, yeah, we can get our stewardship up so we can comfortably hold our 5 territories. Okay, guys, I will bring this to an end right now. We'll get that on pause. Well, kind of for us, not very much happened in regards to the story of our expansion. But you couldn't get something bigger happen in this episode. Our very good leader has died. And his son, Ionikius of Colonia, the new Duke, has now taken over. He isn't as good in regards of stats. We've lost our 3 major claims. We've got a couple of weaker claims still of that. Teo, we're going to go for. But we've got a lot of money. And we'll win our vassals round. You know, we will win our vassals round. We don't need them for anything at the moment, so... Well, we really don't like it, does he? We was able to get all the harshest taxes with our last leader. And, of course, we changed to primogeniture, which is exactly what we wanted. This is the thing that we need to lose as soon as possible, really, to get a bit more power, get a bit more strength going, and generate even more money. But, yeah, the Duke is dead. Long live the new Duke. So we've got what we'll do is in the next episode, in the start of the next episode, we'll go through the new family that's now in power properly, have a look at the sons and daughters, etc. And we'll do a proper orientation with them then. Okay, guys, we are well over the time. Well over. I want to try and bring these back to the 30-minute mark again. We're on 37.5 minutes at the minute. Okay, I'll leave it here, guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.